This is where I am. This is what I do. That's it. That's my pause. That's my awkward pause for the day. I'm allowed a quota of one, and I just met it. We're like 20 seconds in, so let's let's do something fun here. Oh gosh. So I wanted to take a break. I've been doing a lot of paperwork. Um, for those who don't know, I'm the founder of the Lift and Shift Foundation, and it is tax season. I also run another uh, LLC, and that means I have a pile of paperwork I'll do like in the next like 72 hours, and it gets back awkward. Not nervous at all. No accountants have called me back, have sent me paperwork. The life of an organization's executive. Not stressing at all, one bit, none, zero. There's no room between these digits. Uh, yeah, those are jokes. I actually I have a lot of faith in our nonprofit accountant. He's an independent accountant that audits our all the he does all the stuff that makes us a legit nonprofit, a legit like IRS approved nonprofit. So I have absolute faith that he's on top of it, and occasionally what I've learned from tax people from a few years, if I can just take a sidestep, because this can be a stressful season for people. I know it's spring, and that there's all these thunderstorms and warm weather and things, but sometimes it's a bit stressful around April 15th or April 18th or whatever, Monday or Friday or whatever. But it I've been told from tax professionals that this is a crazy season to begin with on their end, and this is kind of like their Christmas holiday season in the retail world. Yeah, so I don't freak out that they haven't done my stuff, because I realize that you can do things like file an extension if the workload is crazy for them. But anyway, it's just a side note as an like a business executive, as somebody who leads an organization. It is tax season. Taxes are due at least in one state tomorrow, and I think if everybody has to have them done by Monday. So no stress, no nothing, no panic. Just here to play with some toys and unbox some things. That's what I decided I'm going to do today. I'm going to unbox some stuff, and it's not going to be like a real unboxing today. I don't have any cool stuff to unbox. But if you're a company and you're out there and you have something, mail it to me. I'll unbox it. I'll do some cool stuff with it. We got some stuff from Saint Smart not too long ago, probably about a month ago now, and I broke it out right here. We've actually even added it to our arena for the Battle of the Bots when we do that here online. It's worked out pretty well. I dig it. I dig the Saint Smart stuff. And if anybody else is out there and has anything more to mail to us, I'm your guy. I'm your worst nightmare as a product tester. An army dude who happens to have an engineering degree. I'll bust your stuff, but at least I'll tell you where it went wrong. Yeah. That's what I do. I break things. I'm a big dumb animal. But anyway, so before I get into this unboxing, I just want to make sure everybody realizes that we are a nonprofit, and our the community we give back to as veterans. So if you're a veteran and you're out there and you catch this, I think we've updated the about tab or page or whatever it looks like in Twitch, so that you can hop in there and sign up. Go to our website and get your direct links to join us for some of the programs we have, and we offer things like masterclass, our Lift and Shift learning series, Battle of the Bots, all the cool nerdy stuff that we try to do and make it not so complicated. You might see some links over here in the side through the scrolling and stuff from sponsors, from partners and stuff like that. So go check it out. But I'm gonna get into some unboxing, and I'm at I got a timer on. I actually got a timer and I'm watching it. So I'm at like the 5-minute mark, and I'm done on my soapbox at the 5-minute mark. So I'm really happy about that. I dig it. And I wanted to move on to do some trying out of new stuff. So we're unboxing MeshMixer tonight. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of it. I've had a lot of people tell me that we should try it. I should try it out. It's a 3D modeling app, and supposedly does a bunch of magic stuff to your 3D models and things that you may find challenging to do in Tinkercad. So I will back up I should have. I did not think to open Tinkercad and actually do like a Tinkercad demo, but MeshMixer is this software that people have recommended to me as some extra features, and it's free. And I'm all about the free stuff because I can't buy software for the entire world and every veteran out there and their families and everything else. So I try to share free stuff here in our live streams and in our programs so that anybody can join us and anybody can participate. That means we stick to simple stuff. If there's any engineers who catch this and you want to heckle me for using Tinkercad, that's cool. I'll hop into Fusion 360 with you offline. But for today and these streams and these programs, it's all about free stuff, easy to access stuff, things that have a reasonable learning curve. We don't want it to be so steep that you get so discouraged and you walk away and you're like, I don't want to do that anyway. That's dumb because it's too hard. So I'm a big fan of telling everybody to use these simple things. We use Scratch blocks for coding. We use Tinkercad for 3D modeling. All of this stuff can actually be done in Tinkercad, or some of the other vendors, suppliers, the people that we get our stuff from, use those apps and those things. So I dig it. I love all this stuff, and people have been hinting that I should try out MeshMixer. MeshMixer was this free app a while ago. Autodesk actually bought it. And Autodesk owns Tinkercad, they own Fusion 360, they own AutoCAD. It's a very large like ecosystem of platforms, and they get more and more expensive as you do more stuff. So Tinkercad is like the entry level, easy, my kids can do it kind of thing, and Fusion 360 is a step up, and MeshMixer was one of those outside products that AutoCAD bought recently. And the rumor is they actually added most of the features into Fusion 360 already. So we're going to try it out. I'm going to be the judge of that because I use Fusion 360 frequently offline, away from the streams and all of this stuff. And we're going to get into it. So I'm going to go through finding MeshMixer. I'm going to go through installing MeshMixer. I've never opened it. I'm going to say that like more than once here. And I don't know. Usually I go 40-ish minutes on a stream on Thursday night. This might go over. I have no idea if I'm going to get really fascinated by this or not. So bear with me if anybody catches this and you want to chime in with cool stuff. I'm about to slide the chat window over and start doing all the stuff. So I kind of have it lined up so that I'm looking at the camera kind of, but I'm going to butcher that in a minute and move on to doing other stuff. But yeah, so you can see the window. Actually, I have it right there. That's the Google search. I just Google search MeshMixer and went to the website and downloaded it. So I'm going to switch some screens here. You can see, you can check this out. So there we go. Ooh, I'm a little over here. Here's little me. And you can see right here, I Googled Google MeshMixer. Let me slide some windows over so I can see some real stuff here. I Google MeshMixer. You can see my icon, my cursor right there. MeshMixer download is what I Googled. And up comes the Autodesk MeshMixer. Say that 5 times real fast. Stick with me, though. Stick with me. So I'm going to click on that first. So let's check it out. Let's actually see what MeshMixer is. I don't actually know what MeshMixer does. So right there on the headline, free software for making awesome stuff. Fusion 360 now contains many of the great features you've grown to love in MeshMixer. No current plans to retire it. That's cool. I dig that. Right there's a download. Let's go. Let's scroll. There's a download tab. There's a forum tab. There's videos of how to use it. We may come back. I may try that out. I may follow a video and see if we can do one of their videos. That might be like a Saturday thing I do this Saturday. There's a few examples of how MeshMixer is being used in design in health and creativity. Drag and drop mesh mixing, 3D sculpting, surface stamping, convert to solid for 3D printing. Ooh, 3D patterns and lattices. I'm super fascinated with that because I work with some lattice type stuff in other businesses. Branch support structures. Support structure. Well, this may do some of the features of my slicer, Cura, which would really be awesome. I would love that because Cura can be a challenge to build the support structures in. Print bed orientate. Oh wow, this seems like it's a mix of like the 3D software like Fusion 360 or Tinkercad and Cura or Slicer. So I'm a mesh smoothing, freeform deformations, hole filling. Wow, it looks cool. I'm digging it already. Oh, and it's free on Windows. Click here to download. I dig it. Is this thing on a Mac too? Can I put this on a Mac? Follow MeshMixer here on Twitter. And this is Autodesk is the company that recently bought it. You can copyright 2020. So Autodesk bought it about 2 years ago, it looks like, and updated the copyright. So let's check it out. So I just mashed the download button. And we're off to the downloads. There it is. I would click that. There's the options. There's older versions if you happen to need an older version. They have a good repository here, it looks like. And I do not see a Mac version. That's saddening. I'm a little disappointed with that. Okay, so I would click the open the English. Ooh, I got banana. It's spring and I get bananas and there's the fruit fly that shows up. So you might occasionally see me swap. It's just a little fruit fly. Don't think I'm going crazy. So I would have downloaded this with the button, and I would have gone through the download process. I just did the download a half an hour ago just to make sure that it works. And because I don't have dual screens and I only have like the one monitor, so when you do the install, you have need some juice. Soda water with about that much cranberry juice, just to give it a little flavor. I like to spoil myself sometimes, and the soda water it's all bubbly. It makes me feel fancy, like pinky out fancy. But yeah. So when you do the install, Windows pops up with the warning that says it covers the whole screen, and it says do you want this application to make changes to your computer? And I was concerned about doing that. I didn't want to be able to share my whole screen because it's a mess and it'll just distract you. But that's the thing that pops up, and it's going to tell you you're going to install. And then there's some fancy cool like loading screens and everything else. You'll check the boxes for the I'm going to give away all my private information to another company boxes. And once you get that done, you will open Autodesk. And because I'm streaming live and I have a scene set up already, I had to open MeshMixer for the first time just to so that I could put it in the scene so that you could see it, so that it's visible to you. Because if I don't do that, then you're gonna watch me struggle through the Streamlabs, and you don't want to watch me struggle. But yeah, so a sip of water. Okay, kind of gulps, but don't judge me. So let's forget about this browser for a minute. Let's lose the browser. Let's check out MeshMixer. This is the screen for MeshMixer when you load it. When you open it up, right there. We'll get rid of all these other windows and things over here. Oh, nope. I don't know what that... Okay, let's just ignore it. Let's go back. Poof, here. Let's get our MeshMixer out. There's MeshMixer. That's the screen. That's what it looks like when it starts. So I'm gonna chat a bit about this. I'm actually just gonna start mashing buttons and doing all kinds of crazy stuff now. And yeah, let me push some windows out of the way because they're awkward, and I've got 17 of them going. But let's check this out. Yeah, let's check this out. Let's see, what is up with MeshMixer? So, there's not a whole lot of menu items. It's actually kind of weird. I'm immediately drawn to the print button down here at the bottom. So if you can see my cursor over here, my little tiny mouse thing, the print button is down here, and I don't know what that means. Does that mean it will print straight to my printer? Do I not need a slicer? I'm so fired up. So we can import some things automatically. I'm checking this out. I can learn about keyboard shortcuts. I can open files. I can import files. These are all shaded out, so I don't really know what they do. Shaders, export, print, file, import. There's examples to import. Excuse me. There's preferences. Start a screencast. You can screencast this like you can video. We're gonna try that out. Maybe Saturday is when we try out the screencast part. No promises. And there's, excuse me. Too much bubbly. Yes, too much water. Fair. Okay, so let me mash a button on my other computer over here. It's a bit awkward. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. So there's them. You can go to the MeshMixer website, online help forum, watch YouTube videos. Super cool. You can't see this menu on your screen, can you? So you can watch. They have links to YouTube and Twitter where you can find more about it. Feedback, import. Since you can't see it, I'm not going to keep clicking on the buttons. But I can see it on my little screen up there. My like rebroadcast thing, the Streamlabs view. So let's just go for it. Let's just import bunny. Oh snap! There's a bunny. There it is, right there. And oh wow, this is wild. It's on a MakerBot replicator too. It's already got a printer set up right here. Can we change this printer? Oh my gosh, we can change the printer. Look at that. That is amazing. There's Lulzbot printers. There's MakerBot, Autodesk printers. I don't see any of my printers in here. I don't know if I can load a printer in here. That would be very, very cool. But here's an Ultimaker. Everybody probably, if you've ever printed anything on a 3D printer, you probably know the name Ultimaker. Ultimaker 2 right here. So these are all very, very, very old. And that makes sense because on the website we saw that the last update was like 2021. So it's like a year old, basically. The Dremel printer, that fancy, crazy Dremel printer that was like hundreds and hundreds of dollars, and I think they already discontinued. The Autodesk Ember. Wow. There's some pretty cool list here. So I'm gonna go dig into the printer's preference thing, see if I can find make all visible, make none visible. Wow. Oh, you can check which printers you want to add. Cool. I don't see my printer. Oh, can I add a printer? I can. I can add a printer. Printer software name. Oh my gosh. Format a file to send to printer software. Default STL. So we can add our own printer in here if you don't see yours. I have 3 Creality printers. So I could add a Creality right there. And you can't see this menu either, can you? So I'm going to stop here with the add printer menu. You can't see anything other than the MakeBot. So I'm gonna leave the printer features alone, and we're just gonna focus on the bunny. The bunny. Funny bunny. Okay, let's see. I'm looking at my screen. I'm looking at your screen. Let's mash this big mesh mix thing right here and see what happens. Oh snap! We can add features to this scene. Oh, like the bunny. There's the bunny. We can add another bunny. We can add a pyramid. We can add this. Oh wow! Primitives. Arms, ears, heads, legs, letters. Primitives. We're in primitives right now. So let's check out arms. Oh, look at that. We can add arms. We can add all kinds of crazy arms. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. Miscellaneous. What's in miscellaneous? That looks like some kind of retainer clip. Like not Vex. What's those other parts? Almost like a rector set type stuff. There's a person body. like an upper torso. Oh wow! So let's just drop in. Let's drop in a head. Let's drop in a oh no. We gotta drop in a monkey. Do we drag it? We drag it. Oh look, we drag it. We drag it right in. Dun dun dun. And then we can lift it and move it. And can we rotate it? Because the head is like facing down. The monkey head is facing down. So we need to kind of rotate it. Can I grab that and rotate it? Oh, I can. Oh, can I do 90 degrees? Right there, 90 degrees. We got a gorilla, an ape, some kind of primate. Dun dun dun. Oh, and there's a menu over here. We can change. We can like modify the numbers. Oh wow! So we can grab it by the features over here, or we can scale by the numbers. So I can scale. Let's scale it to 2.5. Oh, we made it fat. 2.5. 2.5. Check that out. So I just scaled it 2.5 times by using the buttons on the sides. Oh, that is amazing. That is super cool. I dig that. And like I said, I'm just unboxing all of this, so it's cool. I'm gonna see if I can delete this. I'm gonna press the delete key. Oh, delete key works. Win. This is cool. I'm really I'm impressed already. So Mesh Mix, the Mesh Mix button. Oh. Do we have to? Oh, we do have to. We have to have this object selected to actually add a Mesh Mix button. So let's add a. Well, let's leave the bunny. Let's leave the bunny here. We can have our own parts, so we can add our own parts to this thing. I dig this. I'm very impressed. Let's go back. We can't close the menu though. I don't see how to close this menu. It doesn't go away when I click anywhere else. When I click mesh, okay, so there we go. So select, and if you can't read this, it says draw a loop of curves. Down here it says, ooh, snap, where'd it go? Draw a loop of curves on the mesh to select the enclosed faces, or a curve cutting across. Oh, it disappeared. So I guess it wants us to. Oh, there. Okay, so there's a cursor. There's like an icon. Oh snap! We're drawing parts of the meshes and things that we want to select, to highlight. So we can actually select the entire bunny, funny bunny. Or we can. So I'm gonna try undo. I'm gonna try the undo feature on my keyboard, just like Word, like Control X. And oh, it's disappeared. It all disappeared. All gone. So the bunny. So I'm gonna select a brush. Oh, and there's a brush and a lasso. Wow. I'm gonna select. Let's select the tail. Let's check out the tail. I'm gonna try to highlight just the tail. Oh, I might have grabbed some of the rest of his actual tail, like his butt. I grabbed your butt. Okay. Okay. So we grabbed his tail, and now that's automatically makes me want to. I'm gonna move my chair out of the way. I have my cameras and everything set up so that I can stand, because it's convenient for me today. Oh, I don't know if you heard that or not. That felt good, but yeah, I just want to shift around here so you know there's equal size. I have one leg propped up on a chair. Excuse me. So now we've got this tail highlighted. I want to go to sculpt now, because now I'm looking at all of these other features over here. I kind of want to do analysis first. Oh, it made it like it didn't go. It went away. My selection went away. Okay, so let's try the selection thing again. Let's zoom in and get like good. We're grabbing the little triangles, like the actual mesh that makes up the shape. And I guess that's why they call it MeshMixer. So I'm trying to do the best I can to grab just the tail. And most of these like 3D objects are actually made up of a bunch of triangles or polygons. And if you do any like animation work, there's a really good free program out there called Blender, and it's very popular also. So I think we're getting close to like all of the. Oh, but Blender does a lot of this like editing the polygons things too, and it's a hard program to learn. It's got a very steep learning curve, so I don't use it. But I think it's like a very powerful program. It's got a game engine, like a game like rendering engine in it and everything else. But we'll save that chat for another day. I'm gonna stick to our bunny here in MeshMixer. I'm gonna struggle with that forever. Okay, so we kind of like grabbed the bunny tail, almost the whole thing. Hold it right there. Kaboom! I got your tail. I got your tail, bunny. What you gonna do about it? I wanna do cool stuff to the tail. I want the tail to be the like our example. So I'm gonna try sculpt. So we can. Okay. So there are brushes. So let's try. It says left click and hold to drag a brush. So. Oh, maybe we do this. Oh no! Look at that. Left click and hold drags that part out, like that piece out. Look at that. Snap. What just happened there? That is amazing. Oh, nope, I'm pulling stuff the other way. Can I undo? Control edit or control Z does it. Pulls that out. Oh wow. Oh, yep, the same buttons work in here that work elsewhere. So if I click the mouse wheel, I can scroll left and right. And if I right click, I can spin or rotate. Wow, this is awesome. Look at that. So I can make his tail. And I've got to get like the right angle or I butcher all the other stuff. As you can see, the end of the tail here is getting not looking the way it was. Oh wow, this is so cool. Sometimes this is exactly what I want to be able to do to something. I want to grab an object and like pull it. That is amazing. Oh, I dig it. I could stretch it out like this and do all kinds of weird stuff. Try 3D printing that. Okay, let's undo all of that. Can we take it all back? Let's take it all back. Oh, boom. We're taking it all back. Look, even to the highlight. So we don't need to select things to just grab them and sculpt. That is awesome. I dig it. So I wonder if I could just... The brushes to drag. Drag was one. Flatten. Let's try... Shut up. Do you see spikes right here? And zipper edge? Secondary brush? What does secondary brush mean? Okay, let's try a few of these out. Let's try spikes. We got to try spikes. Let's try spikes on a flat, relatively flat spot. Spikes. It shot straight out at me. Did you see that? Oh, snap. When I hold the mouse down, it makes spikes. Look at that. Even if I just click it a little tiny bit, it starts creating these spikes. I wonder, can I make the size? Yes, we can make the size even smaller. Let's check it out. I'm going to make the size like super tiny. Look at that. Oh, it's not going to let us. Oh, yeah, no, it is. Right there. Check it out. Dun, dun, dun. It made a little tiny spike right there. Why is it not doing it now, though? Interesting. Did I make it too small? Let's try 15 right there. Yeah, look, check it out. We can make all kinds of spikes. We can make like our own little coronavirus model. Adding spikes to it. Oh, that is crazy. I dig it. Look at the spikes we just added. That is wild. The fall off. So we have a pointy spike. Let's try a bump spike. Do we go back to the brush, the spike brush with the bump? Oh, don't. That looks kind of like a bump. Like a pointy bump. Let's zoom in a little and check it out. Oh, wow. Oh, I dig this. This MeshMixer is super cool. I'm fired up, but I'm also just like undoing everything. It's a lot of undo right there. How about that? Okay. Okay, so Sculpt has some super cool features, and we're going to clear selection on the mouse. Do some sculpt type stuff here. Let's check out one of those other brushes. We tried spikes. We tried shrink. Well, no, let's try. I want to see this zipper edge. What does zipper edge do? I don't think we have an edge to zipper. I see something happening. Oh, let's try turning it back up to 50 for a size so we can see it. Zipper edge. I don't see zipper edge happening. Actually, I see something happening. You can see the ear right there. But I don't really know what it's doing. Okay, so that's kind of boring. Let's try the cave-in part. Is this a cave-in thing? No? Flatten? Bubble? Oh, it's bubble smooth. Shrink smooth. I want the opposite of spikes. I want to like punch a hole. And I don't see that. Maybe bubble smooth here. Or shrink smooth. Did it make a hole? No, but it's like flattening them out, the bunny out. It's making like a flat bunny spot. Right there. Okay, let's check out what it does here on the side. Oh yeah, see it like smoothed the bunny out right there. You can see it. The bunny is flat. Right there. I just like flattened the bunny's chest out. So we can make the bunny square. Check this out. I'm gonna make like a point on the bunny. Like a point on the front. See how I'm kind of making a point on the front? Oh, now I'm just making the whole thing flat. Like just flat. The whole front of the bunny. Let's just make him flat. Okay, I'm going to back up. We don't want to... We're good. We're good with the bunny we had. Okay. So this is very, very cool. Refinement. There's refinement down here. I don't know what the refinement kind of does, but it's there. I'm not going to mess with that right now. I want to... oh, filters. Not the kind of filters I was thinking of. Oh, we can change colors. Ooh, let's try stamps. Let's get a stamp. Let's this. I'm imagining a tattoo type thing. Do we have to drag it? Oh, I think we do. Yeah, we do have to drag it. Well, but what's happening? I don't see what's happening. That's a challenge for me. Okay. Okay, so this part I'm not understanding at all. Something just happened. There it is. Look at that, a stamp. I clicked and I dragged like that. I dragged and then I set it down. And then when I click again, I can scale it. Oh, cool. So can I manipulate those things after I'm done? It doesn't look like I can. It looks like they're like stuck there. Oh, if I right click on this stamp here, if I right click in the menu, I can discard this stamp. I don't really know what the stamps are for. Is the stamp just like a color? Or is it something we can manipulate afterward? Might be something for YouTube. Discard stamp. Didn't do anything for the square. Discard stamp. Oh, wait, no. I don't want to discard stamps. I was discarding them from the menu. Oh, no, they're gone. Boo! They're gone from the menu. I didn't want to discard from the menu. That's sad. I hope that didn't ruin my install, my MeshMixer install. Huh, that's sad. Okay, so let's try edit. Here's the edit feature. There's make pattern. I've seen make pattern in Fusion 360. So and it looks just like that. It actually looks just like that in the menu. So I see that. I see some of these other parts in Fusion 360, like generate face groups. That looks familiar from Fusion 360. Align, I think I've seen in the Fusion 360 menu. I don't use it too much. Transform, I think they call it like move copy. Make solid. I feel like that's in there. I feel like that's like convert mesh to object or something in Fusion 360. Separate shells. Add tube. What is add tube? I don't know what that is. We're gonna pretend that didn't happen. How about that? Edit. So if we mirror, we get to mirror the bunny. Oh snap! Look at that. Mirror is a feature in Fusion 360, but it does not work like that simple, or that like, oh we're only making the bunny butt. Dun dun dun. Now we got two bunny tails. I can undo that though. Wow, that is very very cool. A plane cut. Shut up. Can we move the plane up? Yep, we can slice this bad boy right on the plane like that. So I just want a bunny's foot. I want my own lucky rabbit's foot. I need all the help I can get. I'm a big dumb animal. So cut, discard half, keep both, slice groups. That would be cool. I dig that. Make hollow. Uh-oh. It's doing math. Shut up. It made it hollow, and now we can see it's like a hollow chocolate bunny. Perfect for Easter. Yes! If I could only print this in chocolate, it would be perfect. Okay, so if I accept, so now it's hollow. But I don't know if it's hollow or not. We would have to slice it. We would have to plane cut it, right? Like this. We would have to plane cut it, and we would have to discard half and accept. And now, oh, I can see in there. I can see it's hollow right there. See it's hollow. Hollow worked out pretty well. Very cool. All right, so hollow worked. Were there features in hollow that I didn't see? Like, can we pick? Yeah, we can. We can pick the distance. Yeah, accuracy. Hollow is also a feature in Fusion 360. It is not in Tinkercad. And that's one of the frustrating things I find in Tinkercad, because sometimes I wanna hollow something out, and I've got to make the hole and then do the dimensions on the hole, and yeah. So if we just, Autodesk just crashed. No. So you're probably gonna see it disappear here in just a second. It crashed. There it went. And now I've got a message here, error report from Autodesk. Thanks for doing that. So let's see if I can start it back up and get it back in our crazy little thing. That was sad. I've been mashing a lot of buttons though. So let's see. MeshMixer is opening. Burn, burn, burn. Oh, it gave me the option to restore. Look at that. Oh, that is so nice. That is cool. We have restored our cool little bunny. So I'm going to scale the window, fit it back up, and I was just going to come back and say, so there's our bunny. There's all the cool stuff. So this is a really cool tool for unboxing it. And I haven't touched any of the 3D printing stuff yet. I'm really fascinated by the 3D printing parts. This is what I wanted to do was get more into like creating the meshes and things. So I'm gonna try that before we hop out of here. I'm at my 40-minute mark up that I'm usually at on Thursday nights. So I'm gonna leave it with. I'm gonna keep going. We're gonna dig into I'm gonna find out how to do the mesh part, and then I'm gonna call it quits. We're not gonna get into the 3D printing part because it's not set up for my printer. I want to figure out how to install my printer stuff in it. Maybe we quit by exporting it as an object, and here's where I'm going to bounce back in now that we got it back up. And you can't see this, but when I click on the mouse, it's gone now. There was a view show printer bed in the menu. I can remove the printer bed so I can actually see under the mouse. Cool. I'll come back. Orthographic view was another menu option. We're going to come back to show printer bed and ditch orthographic view and ditch transparent target. I don't know what transparent target is. We can also show a wireframe. Shows every little triangle on this little part. Wow, look at that. Okay, cool. So let's go to edit. Let's try out this whole edit thing again. Generate complex. I don't know what generate complex is. Oh, remesh, fill, project to flat, offset options, auto generate. No, we don't really want to do any of that crazy stuff. I'm gonna ditch the view of show wireframe, and we're gonna stick with what I've been doing so far. More actions. In this menu, you can't see it, but there's undo, redo, with skipping tools, which is interesting. Select target, clear target. Those are things that are in there. This is the view. It just gives me a bunch of different things to do. Importing parts here. Export SVG. I wonder if we can use this to make SVGs like two-dimensional like laser cutting things. That would be super cool. I'm going to check out the export function. This exports as an OBJ file, and it gives me options to export as an STL file, a 3MF file, an SMesh. There's about a dozen options here. I'm not going to follow through with the export, but that's actually impressive to me too. So I could take this stuff and put it into Fusion 360 or Tinkercad or Cura to do my slicing and things. I don't see this mesh thing that people were talking about. I really wanted to. Is it transform? No. Edit. Add tube. Unwrap. I don't see what unwrap is. So I'm gonna have to maybe Google YouTube a little bit. Generate maybe the generate complex was what I need to do. Let's check out analysis. There's an inspector, hole repair, which will repair defects. Oh, this may be hold on. So let's go to this view here. Show the wireframe. Okay, so it looks like these are holes in the back, right here. Very I don't know if those are. Oh, those are very tiny triangles. I thought they might be holes. I don't see any holes on this bunny, so I don't think there's anything we can repair. Overhangs. Shut up. You can. This is where you can generate supports and advanced supports and change the dimensions of this bunny, so you can see all the parts lined in blue. All the parts that are red and blue are parts that might have trouble printing on your printer because it overhangs and it needs a support structure. Here is where you can make that support structure. This is awesome. I dig it. Cool. Slicing, height step, minimum size. Very cool. Mesh query. Look at that. Oh, yes. Strength. No. Show layout. No. Okay. All right. Sculpt. I do not see my what I wanted, which was making a mesh, like making an actual mesh. And these are shaders, kind of cool, but no. So export doesn't give me any options there either. I'm a little disappointed. So let me go back to grabbing this part. Let's see if I can right click, unwrap mode, geodesic, crease angle. No, I think these are things that I'm gonna have to look more into. A little disappointed in that, but it's okay. So I'm gonna come back. Hey, hi, how you doing? Gonna move my chair out of the way here and just give a quick close and say thanks for joining me. I really gotta go to the bathroom, so my I'm gonna wrap up short here. Actually, 45 minutes, not so bad. But I'm gonna disappear to go to the bathroom, and I'm gonna say, hey, we'll see you on Saturday. I'm gonna come back and do some other streams. I might hop right